I just had a quick walk around this place, and there is so many things happening. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, baby. Thank you. When the saints come marching in, come on. When the saints come marching in.
Pom 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 pom. Hello everybody. I'm just making my way towards the cathedral. I feel very safe and secured. As you can see, I am escorted by the two mounted police officers. Here we are on the Paternoster Square. On the left you can have a sneak peek of the impressive dome. We are just passing by a sculpture of a shepherd. For sure you can hear a lot of bleating in different languages. As you can imagine, many foreign tourists come to see this place. This guy looks local. Goodness, he's well fed. He's like 6'5". Bloody hell, this guy is a giant. There you go, and all of a sudden the horse took a dump. Silly pigeons, this ain't no bird seed to eat. Did you hear that? That was the best comment from that kid. Daddy, caca. Ugh, what a pile of horsepecky in the broad daylight. Or should I say, holy shit, officer, dumping a waste on a holy ground? That's a big no-no. It makes me wonder, who's going to clean it up now? There should be a major fine for it, don't you think, officer? Meanwhile, we are passing through the gate, and ta-dam! Impressive, isn't it? Truly majestic. Well, there is a bunch of people sitting around on stairs, catching that sunshine vitamin, eh? I just moved away across the street to get the full view. But the cathedral is so huge, I still can't frame it. I've got a sneaky feeling we won't get through this door. Okay, let's see the opening hours. Oops! At the moment the cathedral is closed, but don't worry about it, we're getting there, and I'll show you everything. Meanwhile, let's enjoy its amazing surroundings. I look in the sky and hear 1,000 voices in my head. What is going on? Whoa, there's a party going on. Although the house of God is closed, but that doesn't mean you can't have a pint next to it. There are restaurants and pubs nearby, and needless to say, it's a beautiful place for hangouts. Its unrivaled charm draws hordes of people. Shortly I'll show you how it looks inside, and what amazing view on London you have from the top of the dome. But before it happens, let's finish our walk around. This will show you the world of a difference between what's happening outside and inside the temple. Pretty much this is how I look like when I try to make the picture of that building, that cross on the top of it. Well, what do we have here? It's a freshly married couple. Looks like there is a photo shoot going on. But something tells me that the actual wedding took place elsewhere, and they just come here to make some lovely photos. And no surprise, it's really hard to top a place like this. Final instructions before the snap. That's the way you make romantic poses. Guys, there is no swimming allowed. This might be a holy water, but that's not the best way to wash away your sins. You can still ride old red bus from the 1950s in London, if you're after that retro experience. And that's the modern version of it. Yeah, just look at it. Can you feel the difference? What a bloody box. Nevertheless, it's a must when you're in London. You have to ride a double-decker. Believe me, it's a blast when you're on the top floor. Another thing on your list would be making a phone call from the red booth. Good thing is, you can do all those things in the vicinity of the cathedral. No cash, no problem. You can use your debit card. Bang bang, very quickly we're shooting through the Cannon Street. Whoosh. There is one thing worth mentioning about the shopping center next to the cathedral. You see, I haven't come here for groceries or to catch up with fashion. There is one particular sweet spot for photography where you can make an amazing picture, and it's right here. But before you put your head in the clouds, looking for some nice pictures, you better look down on those stairs. They can be slippery as hell. I'll give you a quick tip. If you take that futuristic lift to the top, you will end up in a bar with free viewing platform. But we don't care about it, as in a second we will get much better views from the dome. At the ground level there is a shop called All Saints, but I'm not quite sure if that's the way the saints were dressing up. Well, it makes me wonder, what if the apostles were wearing jeans and Mother Teresa had leather jacket? There's a lovely flower bed with something red. I don't know what that plant is, but it's very eye-catching. Oh look, someone dumped here a red cap. I guess it blends in. What a composition. Guy must be an artist. What I really don't like is littering in public places. But look at this plant. The color is so intense. Looks so beautiful. Well, that's another red motif in London. Funnily enough, we ourselves are presented as a red dot on a map. Oh gosh, there is only few seconds left to cross the street. Well, we've made it, you just need to have moves like Mick Jagger. Okay, getting through the crowd. Actually, we've done it. That's it, we've made a full circle around the cathedral. Now we finally need to get in. As you can see, everyone is chilling, having a good time. And we're about to encounter the biggest party man in the crowd, the one you could hear from afar.
Yeah, baby, thank you. When the saints come marching in, come on. When the saints come marching in.
Here comes the new day. It's a bit windy and about to rain, but never mind that. All that matters is that the cathedral is open now, and we are entering it. First thing first, the tickets. For regular sightseeing you will need to buy one. You can save few pounds if you get them online. They cost about £20, unless you want to attend the service at certain times, which is free. The ticket is valid all year round, and you can come with a visit as many times as you want. That was the good news. On the other hand, in some places of the cathedral you can't make the pictures, and recording of the video is not allowed, so you need to be really careful with that. Also, you can pick up from the counter multimedia guide with the earphones. It will tell you about Cathedral, its history and exhibits. It's free of charge, included in the price of the ticket. My camera is hanging from my neck. I keep my hands in the pockets. Am I recording something? Not at all! I've just found out that there will be a choir practice. And the choir they've got here is on the top world level. So let's hear it. What you see is not just an ordinary cross, it has got shells of decimated buildings on it. This sculpture commemorates World War I. It's a reminder of horrors that comes with total war. What do you think that sculpture is? Well, that's obvious, it represents mother with a child. I'm at the side exit now, and I see that someone is blowing soap bubbles on the street. In the distance you can see people crossing the Millennium Bridge towards State. Modern Art Gallery. Dear visitors, we kindly ask you not to touch the sculptures. Thank you. And now, ladies and gents, we're going down to the crypt. Where the great English heroes lies. A quick look at the chapel. And that's the marble sarcophagus where Great Admiral Horatio Nelson is buried. His overwhelming victory at Trafalgar gave the British fleet supreme domination on seas and oceans. And that's the granite tomb of Arthur Wellington, famous Iron Duke, the vanquisher of Napoleon at Waterloo. He also got a huge monument at the main floor, with him on the top riding his trusted steed. The original cathedral was founded in 1604 AD by Ethelbert, King of Kent. It used to look like this, until it was scorched by the Great Fire of London in 1666. Then it was built again, and nowadays looks like this. In the crypt you can also find a cool timeline with history highlights. Did you know that when Second World War was raging in the skies over Britain, Churchill demanded to protect the cathedral at all costs from Luftwaffe raids? Only one bomb managed to pierce its dome. Later on, Martin Luther had his speeches in the cathedral. Wedding of Princess Diana was held here, and Golden Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Apart from that, you can visit in the crypt a gift shop and buy yourself a mug or a bag with the logo of the cathedral, bits of jewelry. There are postcards, photo albums, guidebooks, CDs, fridge magnets, you name it. And that's what you can find on the wall in the toilet. Nice, kind of like a technical drawing. Here they come. People from organization. Men in black. They've got real connections. Every door is open for them. We're getting back to the main nave. I skipped the coffee house and the small statue of Christopher Wren, architect of this building. And the reason for that is because it's time for the headlining event of this visit. We are going to climb to the tower, which is at the very top of this gigantic dome. We have to get in the line of that endless queue.
Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to the top, it is 528 steps and no lift.
Boom! Here we go. No easy way up. 63, 64, 65, getting fit. Seriously, it feels like going through a tunnel of some bunker. It's tight and stifling. Actually, it's really hard to say, where are we exactly now? Oh, there is a sign on the wall. Looks like we're heading towards Whispering Gallery. Whispering Gallery, here I come. No video or photography, please. What? I'm a hardcore player. Don't mind if I do. Okay, going into undercover mode. About those whispers, the thing is that there are mind-blowing acoustics in here, and if you put your ear to the wall and start whispering, you can communicate that way with another person standing on the opposite side of the gallery. How cool is that? As you can hear, there is still choir practice going on down there. If you want to learn something about St. Paul, just look at the walls. They are decorated with the scenes from his life. Okay, there is another 119 steps to conquer. We're moving up to the next level, which is called Stone Gallery. Finally we're there. At last we can breathe fresh London smog. From Stone Gallery you have amazing view on the city of London skyscrapers. At the moment there is a congestion, too many people in the tower. We just have to wait for our turn. This cathedral is 111 meters tall. To the final golden gallery on the top leads this windy metal staircase. No going back now, my friends. The only way is up now. After 528 steps, we're there to enjoy the views. It was so windy up there, my ears got completely unclogged. Rad. What the hell? There are some babes screaming like hell. I have to go and check it out. Mystery solved! These girls are from Team Bride, having a funky photoshoot with the bride before the wedding. This will be a good ending to our episode, like a cherry on the top. Woo! Your balloons are flying away!